Yes, yeah.
Yeah, just put him in the seat that he wants. There we go.
Oh, it works.
I swear to God, if this is the non-live one. There we go. Well,
Yeah.
welcome to FRL F1 Season 17. And this is the first round of the season. We're at the Red Bull Ring here in Austria. My name is Ivazook. I'm not James Head. He will be back at about round 4 of the season. But joining me today is an FRL World Champion in his own right, CPI Ivo. Ivo, how are you doing?
I'm good, mate. And yeah, everybody, welcome, of course, to the stream. Yes, Ivazook said it's the first round tonight in Austria, season 17. Yeah, I can tell you something about previous winners. Thomas won last season or 2 seasons ago, I don't know. And Montana won, and for the rest, I don't know. Yeah, let's see who's going to be winning tonight.
Yes, well, talking of previous winners, myself, thanks. We forgot me. Nah.
Yeah, it was only F1.
Oh, thanks. Well, looking through previous winners, we'll do the last 5 seasons. We'll do 16 all the way to 10 because why not? I can. Previous winners here in Austria. We didn't race here in season 16, so why did I even look? Looking here, the first winner, yeah, Thomas, season 15, our last winner in FRL F1. Here at the Red Bull Ring. Season 14, yep, Montana. I think you just looked at all of them. Lou won in season 13. Season 12 was Rocco. Season 11 was Montana. And season 10, and the last one we are going to cover was Jensen. But obviously, I don't think any of the previous winners are racing tonight. So we're going to probably have a new FRL F1 Austrian Grand Prix winner.
Yeah. Oh, Machos is yes. Bad with yeah, we're gonna have a new winner here in Austria, of course, but I don't know who because yeah, from last week we couldn't say really. Yeah, maybe a few guys, but Macho is just dominating. But if he keeps doing that, then I think he can win.
Yeah, I mean, Macho put on full display last week in pre-season. A full display, really, of dominance. And, I mean, he'll be looking to possibly recreate that this week. He is here as well. As well, our Twitter has announced the teams. A lot of good team lineups. I'm just going to go to the team and drivers, and I'll just go through every team now, just in case the viewers haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it, what are you doing? Go follow our Twitter. It is at Fantree Racing. So this season, Red Bull, Davidenko and Chippy. Obviously, neither of them are here. Instead, replacing today's 2 reserves, it's Liam and Marco. Mercedes, Keki and Bunty, obviously both here. Ferrari, Macho and Pelli. McLaren is Bobby and Remco. Alpine, Sen and Watermelon. AlphaTauri, Mr. Rage and Pepin, as I'm going to call him for the next 3 rounds, so he can't have a go at me for that. Aston Martin is Charlie and Bulow. Williams is Marco and Nitro, so I need to tell Marco he's in Williams. Name Changer and Zero, the Finnish boys, are going to Alfa Romeo with Basmari and Dart Tuna at Haas. So, yeah, Ivo, what do you make of the teams? Any early contenders that you could look out for?
Yeah, I think maybe Pepine and Mr. Rage, because I know Pepine is quick and Mr. Rage as well, and yeah, Ferrari maybe, but I don't know if Pelli is good enough to fight at the front, but Macho, of course, he is really quick, so if Pelli can get decent points, maybe he can fight as well for Constructor. And yeah, maybe Name Changer and Zero, maybe, and yeah. For maybe Keke and Bunty, but for the rest, I think not.
Yeah, who's just gone there? That's Mari. I think he's just quickly adjusting something.
Yeah, he's turning off.
I don't know why. It was off anyway, but yeah. Sorry, I'm just sorting something internally with Marco wanting to go to Yes Mine, which is not possible because he is a full-time driver in the Williams team. But I mean, looking at the grid, I honestly have to say it's going to be a toss-up between basically an 2018, 2017 little scrap between Ferrari and Mercedes. I think, obviously, Bunty coming off the back of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix last season, winning it in very contentious style. Keki as well, surprisingly not with Macho this year, which I was surprised about personally. But Keki with Bunty obviously played an amazing role last year to try and help Macho win the title. But it's going to be very interesting to see today, really, the team lineups as well. It's going to be interesting. Obviously, I think it looks like we've only got 4 full teams, which is not a good sign. Makes us very booze. I think that's how you say it. Bose, thank you. That's going to be my line for this year. But I'm going to just tell them all now we can go.
Yeah.
There's no one else.
Yeah,
But,
nobody.
But yeah, let's just hope as well that obviously these guys very clean for the most part, Bobby. But honestly, let's just hope they don't have the conditions we had to deal with last night. Obviously, if you haven't watched F2, go watch it after this stream. It was a very chaotic race. But you never know really what's going to happen, as Charlie has just put you. He meant to put Hoy, but he put you. Hoy to Charlie. It's done the pot. But yeah, going to be a very interesting one, hopefully. And hopefully it's very clean as well.
Yeah. Oh, it's raining, full wet.
Oh my god!
Or I think it's
It's full wet. It looks full wet.
Yeah.
What a way to start the season.
I hate him.
Oh, Macho has got red bars on everyone. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, let's do our predictions, yeah?
I think Macho said he is on, not on his Wi-Fi, but I think he will still get full, then Pepijn second and get third.
I think it's not very. I think I'm going to put Bunty down for pole. I'm going to put Bobby for second. I'll put Macho for third. I'll try and at least get one of the 3 right.
Yeah, maybe if it dries up in the end.
Could do really. It could be a.
And someone gambles it for the souls. Maybe we can see unexpected full.
Yeah, but.
And Charlie is out on the full edge. Yeah.
Yep, it is full wet. So it doesn't look very likely that we will get a chance at it, but obviously it'd be a lot more interesting as well if the race is dry. Obviously, people driving on that dry, on a dry setup around here in Austria in the full wet. But it's going to be very interesting. Both McLarens have gone out, so I think you're already playing the team game.
Yeah. They're on Inters both, so I think. Huh? Yeah, Bobby and Remco are on the Inters.
I'm just looking now. Charlie has made the back call. Macho is on Inters as well. So Charlie going to allow out a little too early here. As I'm just going to get the detail. I'm going to put the tyres on. And it looks like most people are going to the intermediate compounder tyre. Charlie is the only one on full wet. There doesn't look to mean many puddles, but it could be a crossover between the full wets and the Inters. So it could be just developing a dry line here. But we're going to now ride on board with the first man here in qualifying as... oh, you're ahead of me. Okay. He hasn't crashed. He's not in the ball.
Yeah, he's not over, but are you not at the same thing as me, or?
I should be. He's just coming through turn 10 now, and he's spun again.
Oh yeah, then we're equal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It's going to be Bobby we're going to drive on board with for the first lap of FRL F1. Do you want to take it away, Ivo?
Yeah. Okay. Bobby now to turn 1 on the inters. Let's see if he has grip enough to set a good lap. But yeah, let's see what he can do to the first sector then. So now he's gonna go to turn 3, 17.8 purple, of course, because he's the first man to drive. Oh, and he goes off the track and he abandons his lap, I think.
Yep, yeah, he's abandoned it.
Maybe he's giving Remco a slipstream.
No, too far.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I don't know with Remco. Let's see what he can do to turn 4.
Nice exit there for Remco. Just looking now, it doesn't look like Bobby's going to get out of the way.
53.4, I know that's good. Oh, and Remco has a big moment. And I don't think that will be a good lap for him. We'll do another lap. Oh, Remco hasn't turned on his ERS yet. Oh, that's why. Oh. And Bobby sets a fast lap, but Remco beats it. And oh, I'll look on board with Watermelon and he spun.
Charlie second fastest on that full wet compound. So yeah, definitely the crossover period here in Austria. I think the next one, Macho just showing off now at this point. Wowzers. There's, I think,
how many seconds? 3.4 seconds.
Wowzers. Yeah. The next man
put in turn on his ERS.
Yeah. Just looking through now, by the way, Batsmari Rice, as we're going to call him. He hasn't turned on the ERS either. He is on that full wet compounder tyre, however. And it definitely looks to be 50-50 for the tyre choice around here. But Batsmari is going to be crossing the line here on that full wet. The Hassman, he's not going to be on pole. Where's it going to be? Second fastest for the Finn, as I think it's going to be even another Finn here. Keki is going to cross the line here, and that W13 is going to be pole. Provisional pole for the Finn man. For the Mercedes,
improving by 3/10, so he will go. Yeah, that's 0.
Oh! Oh, big snap of oversteer for Macho, and the lap is gone. Bit of commentator's curse going in, but we know he's now got the pace for this one. Good. Yeah. As Pepine has gone purple in the middle sector here on that full wear compounder tyre, but he's not really got the traction down in out of the exit turn 8, I believe that is. Coming through turn 9 and 10, the final 2 corners of the short 1 minute lap time here at the Red Bull Ring. And very easy to invalidate around here. But he's going to hold it and he's going to set provisional pole. Wow.
And Watermelon got P3 on the wets as well. So I think the wets are faster for now.
Yeah, but it definitely does seem to be the crossover period. Yeah. I'm just trying to think last night. What was the... I'm just trying to remember. What was the pole thing? Right. No, sorry. Last night. The fastest lap was a 1:11 something in the race.
In the dry...
No, it was in the inters in the race.
So yeah, I think inters will be not a 14. I think it's 112 or 11, I don't know how good the inters are this thing there.
Yeah, at least the full wets are better than in real life, I think. I'm just looking through it now, I think.
Pine crashed. And yes, no, I think no damage or...
We'll just have a look on his car. It didn't... No damage there for the AlphaTauri, that beast of a car. I've got some bias, so obviously it's my car for this season. But just looking through the grid, Bunty's not on a lap.
Oh, Watermelon crash.
Oh.
He went purple in the first sector or second sector, but he crashed in the last one.
You can tell everyone's pushing the limits here, but I think Keki is going to be the next one to finish a lap here in that W13. Yeah, he's going through right now into the Red Bull Mobile. Last of 10 corners here for that W13. Has a bit of a snap of oversteer there, and it's a bit of a correction for the Mercedes. And it, first person into the 13 series is provisional pole here. I think Liam has just started a lap. I'm just looking through now. Remco is just about to start a lap. Bunty, no, Bobby.
Where you go, Pete?
Three.
For
Wow. Just looking as well, name changes, just starting a lap. Next up is Charlie on that full wet compounder tyre, the blue stripe tyres. Obviously not as bad as in the game as in real life as oh, for Pete's sake, Charlie.
Yeah. The game is again great.
No, it wasn't pushing. So Dark Tuner as well on an out lap. I'm just looking through now. I think that is, it might be the Alpine. It is Watermelon. He's not really on a push lap. Yeah, he is coming into the pits.
Mercedes maybe.
Mercedes. It is Keki. The Red Bull. It's Liam. Liam will be next across the line. One of only two drivers here not to set lap time on the blue stripe tyre now. In the RB18, the dominant car of realistically, but obviously now in equal machinery, as Nico Rosberg would like to point out to everyone, he's beaten Hamilton in it. It's going to be to the line here for Liam. It's ninth fastest. As now we come... Yep. Bunt.
Oh, invalid.
As Bunty being a bottle job yet again, unlike in Abu Dhabi, definitely not carried the momentum. Remco not fast. I'm sorry, what?
Charlie Purple, 1.6 seconds improving. I don't know if it's right, but
1.6. That would only put him P11 just ahead of Batsmari. But to the line here, the Aston Martin, 8th fastest for Charlie on that full wet, 2nd fastest of the full wet runners. But it definitely looked like the popular tyre is that intermediate compound, as I think next across the line will be Macho, the Macho Man, as we're going to call him here. Purple in the middle sector here, 12. I don't know why we're wincing so much. These guys are the best of the best, the creme de la creme in the division. He's backed out.
And then it's Becky, I think. Yeah.
Yep, Keki. As he runs a little bit wide. Oh, very lucky not to invalidate there. As we're coming through the Red Bull Mobile for the 10th and 10 corners.
13.5. Liam now up towards the line.
Okay.
8 and Story is Pepine.
It's very easy to have just one driver for each. I think that's going to be, it's going to be... Bunty next, across the line, he's invalidated. So I think he's going to start pushing now, I think. Oh, Batsmari, 9th fastest on that intermediate tyre. As Zero, I think, has just gone 8th fastest there on the full wet tyres. So not bad for the man who's still waiting for that elusive race win ever since F3 in Brazil. I don't remember what season. I think it was season 3 or 4. But the Finn man, the reigning constructors champion, obviously not with Alfa Romeo, with Alpha Tauri with the Jensen man. But the Macho Man now coming through and into the final few corners here. What's it going to be for Macho? Is he going through the Red Bull Mobile? A bit of a twitch. It's not going to be Paul. It's 2nd fastest, but still 6/10 off Keki.
Oh, Bunty this moment, and I think
Pepine next.
Oh,
Yeah, Pepine next.
No.
Bobby next on an outlap.
Yeah, and Bunty now, I think, to the last corner on the intermediate.
Is Bunty gonna finally get a lap in?
Yeah, but
12 faster. 12.
Marco
P13 now. Marco P3. Wow.
And one of the Alfa Romeos, maybe name change.
The F1, the former F1 Esports Challenger here, 8th fastest still for the man racing for Neverlast Racing.
Watermelon also on the lap, improving by almost 3/10, so you can maybe go 2nd with his lap.
A bit of traffic though, Dark Tuner not going to be as great here. He's going to be a bit distracting. Coming to the line, Watermelon, the man for the best starts P2.
Great lap from him. even though 5/10 of Keke, but still P2 for him. That's good, I think.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to say this now. Pepine has just gone purple in the middle sector. 9,000, so he's not really improving enough to challenge Keke. But he's going to come through the Red Bull Mobile one last time here. Well, not one last time, obviously, but for another... for the final corner. Second fastest, and it looks to be really a battle for second. As Keke just looks absolutely clear here. The Mercedes having a pretty good time of it.
In
Marco.
a really good lap, 4.5 tenths, you can maybe go second, or maybe P1 second, almost 2 tenths off, but still they're getting closer to Keke's time. But...
Speaking of Keke, he has gone out now. I think next one to finish the lap is Charlie, just on his out lap here on that intermediate compounder tyre now. He's decided he's too washed on that full wet tyre, so he's going to go for the intermediates. It's a bit of snap. And that Red Bull Mobile definitely seems to be catching a lot of people out, as we're going to come on board now with Dart Tudor. He's not going to improve. As Watermelon not improving, but he's going to start a lap now. It's really a guessing game now of who's going to be where. As I think Macho's had a bit of a moment. Keke is helping him out. Yeah, bit of a moment.
I think everybody who has done their laps now will come in and do their last laps, and the people who are just come out, I think they will just finish it on that tire and then just do for maybe 2 or 3 laps.
Yeah. It's going to be Keke though to start us off here, it looks like, unless there is anyone else. Maybe Charlie. He's not really improving now. Keke though, on his lap, coming through the first corner. I think that vernicular curve here. Now coming through the little kink of turn 2. Can you really call this a turn? No, you can't. But now coming up into Remus here. I don't think anyone else behind is on a lap unless Remco is a piece invalidated. Coming through Remus here. Very difficult traction point here, but these guys know what they're doing here. The Finnish man here. Now coming into Slokskov. And bit of a lock up there, but obviously tantalising here. As I think the Macho Man has backed off again. I think someone has just got a bit faster. Oh! I missed that.
Yeah, and Dartuna as well to P5. I was looking there, but Keke not improving for now. So
whoa.
The times are getting quicker and quicker. And I don't know why name changes again out on the wets.
Keke has backed off. Name changer though, you know what? He knows what he's doing. He is a former F1 esports challenger. We're just going to have to get a jar to see how many times I said this season. Yeah. But yeah. Stephen Trodden in the chat, Mr. O. Stephen, I believe a point scorer as well last time out in Austria yesterday, says hoy to you, Stephen. Welcome in today. So I'm just trying to look through now. Maybe Liam? No.
Maybe name changer tricked everyone and didn't set a good lap, and maybe the wets are quicker still than the others.
Oh, Bobby! Bobby has a big snap out. I think Remco's just coming to the line. Not a second improvement, but he's still slowest of the lots.
Oh, he's just starting his lap. Now Darkuna improving.
I've just looked in. Ooh. I've just looked in the chat, by the way. I don't know what it is. Oh, Stephen is saying hello to himself. He said, hello, Rubens. Slight improvement there for the former F1 Esports Challenger. Yeah, Stephen just said, hello, Rubens. I don't know why he's talking to himself there. Just a bit of banter. Backing off.
Yeah.
I think next up to cross the line is Zero, and he is improving here. The man who secured the AlphaTauri Constructors last season, back in the Alfa Romeo with a brand new teammate, name changer, who was a world champion in this car. It's going to be to the line here for Zero. 8th fastest here today, and he might go for another lap. I'm just looking now. I think Liam is not on a lap. Slight improvement there. I think it's going to be the McLarens next. Remco could be the next one. Oh, Remco out! Nasty crash there here in qualifying. Now there's a massive queue of cars. CPO Bunty 6th fastest there. And would rather watch Warsaw Wimbledon Remote for a victory at the Poundland Bescott Stadium. Thank you very much. Go on, you Saturdays! We need it. Watermelon has left the lobby.
Oh.
I'll quickly invite him back in.
And Geki just went purple and Marco crashed. Okay. And Dartuna retired, I think. Geki almost 3 tenths up on his own time, so he can go into the 112s maybe. To the last corner. Oh, big moment still.
Has he joined back yet?
Nope. And Pepine invalid. Can he do another lap then?
Okay, we have to leave it for now and we'll try Keki fastest!
Bobby purple, what am I seeing?
What?
I don't think it's
huh?
If Bobby gets pole,
I'm leaving.
He's up by 10, but still it's purple. But
the Macho Man as well, he's coming up to the line, sorry. He's going to be starting his final. Steve, I love that comment from Steven. I've remembered to call the right winner this time at the finish line. As I think, yep, this is going to be it now for the laps. Name changer will be the first one to finish his lap here.
P7.
P7. Macho is falling down by the wayside. He's being a little bit caught out here in these conditions. But could that mean it could be a dry race around here? As I think next it's going to be the Mercedes of... Nope, it's going to be Keki, who's not improving. I think he's going to come into the pit lane now. Nope.
He's also not improving. Liam.
He will take the line. I've invited a Watermelon and...
Pepine purple, but he's only up by 26,000. But I think that last sector they can win a lot. And Bobby...
Okay, I'll try and get Watermelon back in.
Liam through the last corner. And Watermelon joined back. Okay,
thank
Liam
God.
Line.
Sorry, I was doing that.
Didn't include Pepine.
Oh, that's Marioff. Who's
Macho, can he get the provisional pole?
Four fastest.
I
Charlie.
think the track is slowing down. Oh, it's glitching.
Charlie was...
it said he was going on for a 1.18 or something.
Charlie, fourth fastest there. Wow, what a monster lap from the assist merchant who bottled the PAFR title. Has had about 42 million messages from Watermelon. But your driver, as Batsmari, has gone as well. But Keki out on top here today. Watermelon in second, Marco third, Charlie fourth, the Macho Man in fifth, Dartuna in sixth, Bunty Man is in seventh, Pepine is in eighth. The F1 Esports Challenger, well, former F1 Esports Challenger in P9, the only man on that full wet tyres, only 8 tenths off, maybe a bit of a sandbag there. Bobby, the Bobmeister in P10, Zero in 11th, Batsamari right in P12, Liam in P13, and rounding out the grid is Remco, who I saw in the chat as well, had a bit of a complaint about the McLaren having a bit of grip, no grip, yet somehow, as I'm getting communication thing.
Oh yeah, that's just a glitch, I think.
Please just be a glitch.
Oh, it's dry for the race.
As I'm just... Yep, dry, and Batsmari is back. Bunty beat him in name. Stephen has just put a very shocking comment. Bunty beat him a name changer. Goddamn, I'm gonna kill myself. Sorry for laughing. That was very that caught me off guard. Wow, though. Keki on pole. That is. I don't think either of us predicted that. I think I went very left wing and got Bunty. I beat Charlie has put as well. I beat Macho in quali. That's my season complete. Yeah, nothing else is happening for you, mate. But should we have some race predictions?
Yeah, I think. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I think. Maybe Keki will win. I think. Pepine second, and let's go for Watermelon third.
Yeah. Well, I'm just looking. I just looked in the pit lane. All the mechanics were T-posing.
Really? How can you look?
No, it was in the loading bit. They're all T-posing right in front of a pit box. For myself, I'm going to actually call out a bit of a shock win here. I'm going to say Marco will win the race. I'm going to go for Charlie in second, and I'm going to go for Name Changer in third. Bit of a shocker, but yeah. Looking at the tyres, by the way, the bottom three have all opted for that yellow strip to medium compounder tyre. Watermelon as well in P2, obviously AI right now. He has opted, well, he will be on that medium compound tyre. I don't know if that's the optimal strategy he wants to be on, but he's going to get, hopefully if he's back in time, a very good start on Keke. But everyone else opting for that hard to medium strategy. Maybe that's some weather we don't know about to come. But Stephen as well has just put Name Changer first, Name Changer second, and Name Changer third. I think we'd all love that, to be honest. Name Changer 1, 2, 3. But we're going to be coming up to the grid now. And anything else on this that you want to report on? Well, I guess not then. I don't know where he's gone. Ivo, hello? He's gone. He's running. I just heard it in my ear. He is about to get his Charlie. Has been an absolute numbskull.
I get a charger for my controller. It was on.
Watermelons.
Oh
but,
no! Oh, they got the
yeah, we're gonna come now. No, we haven't. Yeah, we're gonna come to 5 red lights. What is going on?
Watermelon got disqualified by the game.
Huh? And we are underway here in Austria, and I don't know what is going on. Batmari and Watermelon, I'm just going to see what's happened to both of them. But Keke has had a really good start here. Charlie as well, up into P2, as we go on now, into run into Remus. It's Keke. Is he going to send it? It's Charlie, gonna send it here into Remus, so he's always going to think better of it here. Marco in third, the Macho Man in fourth, there's a bit of carnage. There's a bit of carnage. As Steven said, why is there no formation lap? I don't know where you are, there was one. As well, Zero a bit further back. I don't know what's happened to Batmari and Watermelon. No, obviously we disconnect.
Name changer.
Oh! Why am I seeing him? And the timings are a bit wrong on my screen. I'm just going to put it onto the lead. Yeah, hopefully they'll be fixed as we go across the timeline here. But it is Keke out on top here so far. Charlie in second, Marco in third. The Macho Man in fourth as well. Not had an optimal start like he did in Bahrain last time out. But the Ferrari man, not really having the Red Bull look. But he's going to be closing in now on Marco. Only 2 tenths here. Keke has got fastest of all. And thankfully the intervals, I think, they'll be fixed shortly. Macho obviously knows where to go for a move. He is the F2 Season 7 World Champion. As well, he's going to go for the move here. The Ferrari on the Williams. If this was real life, you wouldn't think it's fair. But it is equal cars. Instead, Macho is up into the podium positions here, chasing down Charlie. Is that a bit of a moment? Oh, is that contact?
And Marco goes back ahead and he lets him through.
Yeah, it must have been a bit of contact there. I'm just going to check Marco's card, make sure no visible damage on that Williams FW44, I believe it is. And now Pepin is going to look on.
At the back, maybe. No,
yeah.
they're not.
Yeah. I'm just going to see if they know what's going on. He's calling. Can you just at Mano and just see what we can do? Because.
Yeah, alright, take him.
Thank you. Just to see. But it might be a restart, I don't know, as Keke has gone faster again. But now he has broken the DRS now to Charlie. 1.3 seconds into gap as now the DRS has been enabled, so this can be optimal for the Macho Man here, who is going to possibly close in there as a fitness contact. Name changer, Bobby has gone into the Niki Lauda curd. And yeah, that's not ideal for the McLaren driver here today. As well, name changer's gone past the Remco. He is now the Remco, the holy Remco. Now, and I think he's going to try and find it back on that medium competitor tyre here today, as he sends it on Remus there, leaves enough racing room there. Very respectful between the two, but Keke now with a runaway at this point. The Mercedes doing what the Mercedes could never really do last season in that W13, and is clearing away of the Aston Martin. Macho as well is going to time his move. I believe he's probably going to try and do it into Schlockskov. looking back as well, Pepine had brought himself back into the DRS here of Macho, but is Macho now going to go for the move here? That's an awful camera angle. Never going to ride on board with the car here. It's Pepine fastest lap. As that could be damage there for the name change man. I'm just going to have a quick look at the Walsall lineup while we're at it. I've got my priorities right. That's a pretty decent team, to be honest. Flynn knows what he's doing. Just like...
There's no damage, and when he comes in, or the game just then fixes the wing, I don't know.
Might not have fixed it, but just like Michael Flynn at the Saddlers, Macho knows what he's doing.
And yeah, he goes
into Slogskov. As we said there, most optimal overtaking point. Got the advantage over all three DRS zones, and they can't really come back at you unless they've got some good aero and sacrifice the straight line speed there. But obviously you would have gone by now, but now it's going to be the battle between the two former Mercedes teammates. One it's still in that Mercedes in the W13, this and one in the F175 Ferrari car. Looking into this really, it's not ideal for Macho here. He's going to have to deal with Charlie, but Charlie is looking really off the pace here. But Macho is already out of ERS as well, so he's going to be flashing for most of this race. He's going to be having a lot of struggle, but he is killing everything he's got left of that battery on that harder compounded tyre as well. Charlie is just about keeping in the DRS range of Macho, and I'll let you get a word in a minute. Marco as well has dropped out of the DRS, so he's going to be on the back foot with Bunty.
Yeah, name changer again in the pits, so I think the game didn't replace his front wing.
We'll just keep an eye on it. Do you see on the right, by the way, all the mechanics T-posing? Look at the Haas ones. Yes, it is a wing change for the man formerly known as MedTC, named the one-time F1 Season 10 world champion, not having the finest first races, but obviously the best drivers always finish in 12th in the first round. I should know, I finished in 12th last time. But looking into this now, and Macho's not really closing in on Keke, and Charlie is keeping very good tabs, keeping the Macho man honest here at the Red Bull Ring. Obviously a very nice track. Obviously the opening round of the 2020 season, we had it here at the Red Bull Ring. Looking further back as well, Liam looks to be all over the back of the Haas, and the Red Bull might be looking to try and make a move either into possibly into Remus, so because he is going to still be in the DRS of 0. It's a brilliant exit there for the grippy yellow compound tyres as they go into Remus. Liam on the outside, Dark Tuner on the inside, Layers on the brakes, as that's not what you want to see, Dodge.
And now there comes Remco through to P9, and
yeah,
now to maybe get to P8 for double overtaking, made contact with Dark Tuner.
Yeah, he's got him. Wow.
Dark Tuner with a switchback contact between the Haas and McLaren. Can Remco stay ahead? Yeah,
he's got the inside line.
P8.
Brilliant moving here by Remco, the McLaren here, having a better race than he did in better session than he did in the qualifying session. Obviously crashing out in the last corner of the Red Bull, called the Red Bull Mobile, as they come through Rent. And looking now at the front, Macho 2 seconds adrift to Keke. Could say possibly Keke has this race in the bag, but you never know with motor racing what's going to happen. Even in league racing, you never know what's going to happen until that checkered flag falls. So you can't really rule him out there. Pepin as well, closing in on the back of the Aston Martin. He's not going to go for the move yet. Or he is. As it's really late, there's a contact on the side pod with the left front tyre. It would have been on Pepin, but he is purple in the first sector as well, so this could be a good lap for the fastest lap here as well. Remco and Liam, as that's a ghost through as well. Bunty and Marco fighting for P5, the top 5 privileges here. Mercedes having a really, really good race so far here in F1. In FRL F1 Season 17, it looks to be a very good start for the Mercedes outfit from Brackley, as that's a yellow flag behind. It's Liam. And that is the Neverlast Racing man for Red Bull, the reserve driver, out of this one. And, yeah, any news from Sadio?
And the McLaren.
Yeah, Remco. I'll just keep an eye out. Oh, so Niels has said that too late. What are they saying? For fuck. I need you, it's in Dutch. As Charlie has been overtaken by Pepone as well, and on the run into Remus here. I don't think it's going to be restarted because it feels a bit too late. Yeah, it's not going to be restarted here. We are over 20% into this race. So this race will no longer be restarted. Batmari and Watermelon are out of this race. So it's a bit of a heartbreak for both of them. Obviously, Watermelon as well had an amazing qualifying session, fighting for pole. Looking here as well. So Keki looks really, really strong on the pace. I'm just going to look here. It's Marco
3 seconds already after 8 laps. Great.
Marco, the first one here to get the first penalty of the new season. And I think that's Batmari in the chat just saying GG. Apologies to both of them. Obviously, this game is really not good. I think this is why WRC is a lot better than the F1 games. But looking further back, it looks to be a bit of a scrap here between Marco and Bunty. And the Buntmeister here, he's definitely got the momentum now from the Abu Dhabi race last season. Obviously, the last FRL F1 race winner. As he's going to try and close in, as he has a bit of a moment. It looked a bit of a moment on my end. It doesn't look like it. It's a little bit of a wiggle on the wheel there. On the straight, wiggle, as we say. His name changer as well has got a 3-second time penalty. The man in P12, and his race looks to be run here today in Austria. And there's a lot of discussion going on in the background. I'm just going to keep an eye on it, or if one of us could keep an eye on it, and I'll keep an eye on this. I don't know really what's going on. I think we're going to keep going. But yeah, Ivo's going to keep an eye on it. For now, we're going to commentate on this Grand Prix. I don't think it's going to be restarted though, because we are over 20% into this race. What has Mano said?
He doesn't know, but and Marco crashed.
Oh, big. Let's just see here. Oh, big crash there. Thankfully. No, that is damage there. The left side end plate. No, sorry, the right side end plate has gone. You might want to state that we're on lap 10 now, so it needs to be done quick if we're going to have a decision. However, it is over 20%, so it should not really be restarted, unfortunately, for Batmari and Watermelon. Because that does just go against the rules. If they want to argue with me, I'm in the chat here. Bunty is good, Charlie. And there's a yellow flag. Oh, for Pete's sake, Charlie.
I was asking for your opinion because they asked it.
I can't really give an opinion because I am also commentating and I have my controller in my hand, so I can't really do an opinion. There's Charlie's gone again. Dart Tuna as well. Marco obviously pitting now for that damage, so his race might be run here as he's going to have to box again. The mediums are not going to take him 25 laps here in this race. However, stranger things have happened. I do recall, I think it was Keki in another league took Hards 35 laps around here. So it could be a possibility. Obviously, these guys are not really well renowned for their safety car causing. The issue is, though, for them, it's too late. We're on lap 11. It needed to be called quicker. And that is my opinion on it. It needed to be called quicker. And I mean, I can't really do anything when I'm commentating on a race. It looks to be a bit dull at the moment. I think the only real battle is going to be Remco versus Liam for that P8 position. Still neither of them box it. Oh, that's a big snap of oversteer there for Remco. And that's cost him any chance here in the dirty air of the Red Bull. As Marco has left the lobby, could you just get him back in, or? He's had that's why he had a spin, huh?
If Neil says yes, and I think Manu says that it's a restart.
It's too late. It's too late. Tell them we're on lap 12 already, so it had to have been made about 40 minutes ago. because you can't call it. Scar is now getting involved. You
But he's
can't. You can't restart it. It's too late. It's over 20%. They had to have called it before lap 7. As I'm just looking through. I think
Hawk
Remco.
says
Yeah,
reset.
Remco. Huh?
Hawk
Oh,
says
for fuck's
reset.
sake! Can you just yeah. Sorry. I'm gonna keep viewing on this Remco Liam battle. Is beautiful. Can you
Okay,
just at them? Just saying.
Okay, I will tag them when it's a restart.
Thanks. I need some guidance here. It's gonna be a restart. What
But
happens
what's it?
now?
Yeah, I think. I don't know.
Hawk will be here. What happens now? It might be a 25%. That's way too late, though. I'm sorry, but I know I'm ahead of staff here, but that is way too late to call. To make it. Marco and Name Change have now got their penalties removed. As now, yeah, everyone is going to be leaving the lobby, but that is unreal. I'm just going to look at the rules quickly, because that is a bit of a
What
shambles. Everyone's
yeah.
going to keep going. Marco has DNF. I think he's one of the only ones who knows about it now. Can you just put in the group chat just saying we're on a restart? Thank you very much, mate.
I think a lot of people muted it because.
For fuck's sake. We need to tell everyone. If you are watching the stream, guys, it is going to be a restart, so you might as well just stop.
Maybe if we leave. No, I don't know. If
If
we leave, it
you.
will be maybe.
Yeah, I think that would work. I just want to look at the. If it's okay, can I just quickly look at the race run? The running. What happens now? Ay. This is ridiculous. There's nothing on it.
Jether, not reacting. Maybe if we leave and we will send them in. Yeah, we'll leave just the lobby and. I can invite them or maybe they know it then.
Yeah, if you want to leave and start a new lobby, I think they'll get the memo.
Oh, it's 50% race as mono.
It's 50%. They can't make them do another 50%. I'm sorry, but that's not right. I'm gonna read the rules. I'm gonna jump out of the lobby now. I'll keep the stream going because my internet seems to be holding up. That is unreal. I'm gonna look at the rules here because there needs to be something stated on this.
Oh yeah, Bunty and Kick saw it as well. So
Yep.
I think.
Just let me know when you've invited us all in.
Everybody's in the. Yeah, everybody's typing now.
Oh, I haven't seen it, to be honest with you.
I don't know what to do because I'm not head of stuff and I'm not gonna make decisions.
Well, I'm really annoyed that I'm ahead of staff and they haven't even discussed it. Yes. There we go. Race procedures. So over 40%. I'm looking at this now. So that is unreal. Could you be amazing and just get the quality results up, please? Just so we can get oh yeah, you've got to make it.
But what weather was it for the race?
It was fully dry.
Yeah. Okay, I'll invite everyone now.
But we're just having a massive discussion now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I swear, if this doesn't work and I have to restart the stream, I might actually lose my shit. Thank you. I'll get everyone. I'll just invite the group chat now as well. As I'm hoping my master doesn't fail me here.
Hawk, yeah, wants to. I'm gonna add him here so I can add him to the
Yeah, if you
group.
invite me to party.
Alrighty, so what exactly is the situation at hand? We got
Right.
2 guys that got disqualified or something?
Okay, so what happened was Watermelon and Batsmari both had a disconnect. Probably a disconnect because they just left in quali. Either it's full clear by way, not any clouds.
Oh, okay.
So, and then they got disqualified. They were just put in the pit lane or something, and we just kept going. We got to lap 15, and then I don't have my phone on when I'm trying to commentate as well, so it didn't distract me, so I didn't see anything. So we got to lap 15, and the restart occurred.
Okay, so was it Basmati and Watermelon?
Yeah,
And they couldn't start for guys in the first place.
the AI did the formation lap, and then they got disqualified or something. This is a very weird situation. I've never seen this one before.
Yeah, because all I've seen is that I got pinged asking for restart because people were disconnecting, so that's all I saw.
Because I know Watermelon and Buzz asked it already in lap 3 or something, but nobody responded, and then lap 8 or something they responded, and we had this question until now.
So yeah, we did about 41.6% of the race is what I've tallied it out to be. So
Were there any other connection-related issues throughout the race, or was it just Watermelon and Basmati?
I think it was just M2.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, it was just M2.
Okay, in that case we should have probably let it go on. I'm not sure why. Actually, when was I informed about that? 5 minutes before?
So this is unusual.
Yeah. Alright, so, as the rules state, usually it says if we are more than 20% through the race, we will not have a restart. If we are between 40 to 70%, we will award half points.
Yeah. Let's say we can
45% is that?
41%. We literally just crossed over the 40% mark.
Okay, so theoretically we could be calling it half points.
That's only if it's unfit to resume. We've got everyone in the lobby now, so we could technically go and we could do a 25%. The only issue with 25% is it'd have to be in the race order, so it basically put Watermelon and Batsmari at the back. And it undoes the work, for example, Macho and all them were doing.
For the race order, we're going to take the order of the last fully completed lap. So if we...
Okay, I'll get a stream up for that.
If we stopped it halfway through lap 15, then we take the order at the moment that the leaders crossed the line at the end of lap 14. And that's going to be the order. All the restart.
Right, I'll get the stream up quickly then.
So it's 25%.
The stream is still up.
So end of lap 14 you want?
Yeah, if we stopped it halfway through lap 15, then we take the results at the end of the last completed lap. So yeah, that's
Okay.
at the end of lap 14. Okay, so I'm looking at that right now.
It was end of 40. It would be Keke on pole then.
Yeah, so we'd have Keke,
Macho,
Pepin, Bunty, Zabo, Dark Tuner, Bobby, Remco,
Liam,
Name
name changer.
Charlie.
No, Marco was up there though. That's the thing. He did retire. I think he just retired on purpose because he knew it'd be a restart. He was fighting for like 10th or something. No.
Well, I mean, if he restarts P12, I mean, if he retires on purpose, that's successful. We will give him a chance to re-enter the race because we're nice.
Yeah, but
he will restart in 12th and then Basmati
Yeah.
and Waterman.
yeah.
Okay.
I'd say put Watermelon ahead of Batsmari though because of quali.
Fair enough.
Would only be fair.
But yeah, I mean, that was... I don't know, we talk about this in detail afterwards. For now, just try to get
Yeah.
25
We'll get this done and
races up.
yeah, we'll get that done for you. Awesome. Ivo, you got the grid?
Yeah, wait, what I have to take from lap 14 or 15?
End of lap 14. So the moment that Keke crosses the line to start lap 15.
Okay.
I'll just get it for you as well.
Yeah, I have it now. So Keke, Macho, Pepijn, Bunty, Zero,
Dartuna.
Bobby, Remco, Liam, name changer, Charlie, Marco, Bas, Watermelon. Or
Yeah.
Watermelon head of Bas.
We'll put Watermelon ahead of Bass only because of quali, because they both got disqualified anyway, so it's only fair.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna leave you two to it. So
Alright,
before we
in a bit, man. In a bit. Right, so do you want me to just run it through for you?
Wait, I'm almost on with the grid.
Yeah, I'll let F1 know. This is unreal. I genuinely do feel for Keke at this point in time because he was driving a very solid race.
Yeah.
And I will be completely honest, this is a bit of a madness. You ready?
Yeah, it's 25%, right?
Yeah, he did say 25%.
Okay, this is good. This. Yeah, okay, we can start.
I've just told him not to go. Aye. Well, guys, this is a bit fun. Prediction for the dyno is what the hell's just happened now. Wow. I'm just gonna let F1 know. Grid.
Oh my.
Grid.
Oh, Marco left now.
From start of lap. Seriously?
Yeah, but I don't think we'll be and he's not even. Maybe he won't race, or he just. I don't know. I don't think that we're gonna restart again now.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay, yeah.
I've just told him it's basically taken from a last running lap. As someone's just put, where's Bunty's owner? Well, I'm just going to tell him in the mud. As Marco has disconnected, which is not ideal. Do you see what I mean, though? All the mechanics just T-posing on the pit lane.
Yeah, I see it now.
I think that's a new glitch they've introduced. Classic for this game. A brand new glitch. And, well, at least we know now, if this race does not get underway, we will be taking only half points. But we have now got the 30-second timer. Did you turn the formation lap off?
Yeah, no.
Oh, well, we're doing a formation lap.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
But we're doing a formation lap anyway. Aye.
Yeah, I hope
James is going to watch.
Because, yeah, you never know it with this game.
Yeah, James is going to watch back the stream and he's going to be like, what the hell has happened when I went over? I could have been watching the absolute mayhem known as FRL F1 Season 17 grid here in Austria, but no, he's decided to go off to do WR Legacy Division with all the fancy esports team drivers. I'm joking, James. All of nah. Keki out on top here, so he's going to be signed on that soft compound tyre. It's really now reduced any chance of strategy here today, but it's going to be Keki, Macho, Pepine on the softs, as well as Bobby and Liam. So they're going to be having a very good initial start, but they're going to die towards the end on that medium compound tyre. Everyone else has opted for the medium compound tyres. Should we have another race prediction? Should we? It's only fair.
Yeah, I think. I think Gecko will still win. 1 TP2 and name change in P3.
So you're going for the Mercedes 1 and 2
Yeah.
here. Marco is back, I swear. If he gets disqualified, by the way, I'm going to jump out my wall.
Okay.
And they are made of concrete. If he gets disqualified, that's gonna happen. I'm gonna jump off this wall. For myself,
maybe not now. I hope not. But any other new setup now. So
yeah, I'm gonna go for Bunty for the win here. I'm gonna go for Keki second. I'm gonna go opposite the Mercedes 1-2, and I'm gonna go for a bit of an outside shot here. I'm gonna go for Bobby for P3 here, as Marco has left possession once again.
Yeah, maybe that will work. I don't know, because
he might not glitch. Bobby has been nope.
Yeah, Bobby of Marco has been.
Oh, for fuck's sake! But it's gonna be 5 lights here.
And starting glitch again.
No, it's fine. And we are underway.
Macho with a much better start. Keki will go down the inside already, maybe of turn 1. No, will not. And Pepine made a bit of contact there with Macho.
Yeah, looking further back as well. Zero and Bunty trying to fight it out here on that medium combat tyre with the McLaren and Bobby as well. Looking to possibly pounce on the 2. Oh!
Contact between Zero. Oh, and the McLaren spawn.
That's Remco.
Remco and Bobby now going and try to get ahead of Pepine. And there, who is it? Oh, and the Haas of Dark 2 now just completely went into the side of Liam.
Yeah, looking here as well. Oh, Bobby as well, Python Pepine here. The soft compound tyre is definitely working well here. But the big shock is 0 P3. Could the man be on for a race win here in Austria today? Classic Charlie. My big worry, by the way, is name changer. He did get that 3-second time penalty removed, so I'm going to talk to him, think about it, as the Haas guys have swapped around. But it's going to be Keki here for the first time, leading the second time round the Nicolada curve. Still with Macho in his DRS. I'm just going to get the leader intervals here. 0 for already 3 seconds. And yeah,
by Pepine. But yeah, Pepine is on the source and 0 on the medium, so yeah, that's not really weird that Pepine is quicker, but maybe Bobby now also can get 0, maybe because Bobby is well on the source.
Apologies about that. Yep, sorry about that. Someone had to knock on my door. As well, looking here, Pepine did get past zero. But the medium tyre is still working well here for the Alfa Romeo versus the Alfa Tauri driver here. So it could be a very good chance here for Zero to get a very shocking possible first race win since that elusive, I think, 2018.
Yeah, okay. But Macho is really close to Keke though. 1/10 only, so I think he can make a move or try to attack Keke down towards turn 3. There's DRS open in slipstream. More speed, of course.
I say we all know this is really turn 2.
Down the inside of Keke, would Keke go for a switchback?
Yeah, Keke, however, he is going to have that DRS open in that W13 here. I think realistically, if you're going to make that move stick, you've got to do it into Schlosshoff and not into Remus. Unless you can get the absolute best traction. But Macho, the Macho man.
Side to side.
Plenty of respect there, and that is fully committed
And-
for both drivers. Fair play to both of them here today. And just looking through as well.
Zero already no ERS, Pepijn as well. Macho also low on ERS.
Yeah, the Pepijn, what we call it? You're going to call it the Pepijn Expressways. Ow! I just got a pole in my back. Ow! Looking a bit further back as well, the soft pound tyre working very well for one man in particular, the McLaren of CRD. Well, CRD Bobby now he's got the name wrong, even though it's not a team anymore. Bobby now.
Oh,
Oh no!
Zero gonna
No.
no wing for him.
No.
Oh my god, safety car. And this is ideal for the people on the stop. They can make a free stop now.
Yeah, but mediums can make it. Mediums can make it. Or do they change it up here in the on a short lap distance? But it's Macho out on top here, Keki in second, Pepijn in third. The two Mercedes teammates from last season, 1 and 2. With the Neverlast 2 and 3 as well, with Liam being a very big gainer here. We're just going to have a quick look as well at the positions games. Watermelon, the biggest gainer of the lot, the Alpine driver, having a pretty good start, just to say the least. The biggest loser, obviously, will be Zero after that. No front wing and now down in P7. Still ahead of Charlie's, though, so that says a lot about Charlie.
But what will the people on mediums? Oh, Bunty also coming in. Is he going for the softs or the hards? Because
Well, keep an eye on it. If anyone doesn't stop, you are actually dumb. You might as well double stack it. Looking here, I'm just looking. A pine.
Bunty going to the softs.
He's going to try and extend them, unless he boxes again for the medium compounder tyre.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah. Oh, and the people on. Some people started on mediums that gone to the hards. Remco, Boss,
They've had to.
and Watermelon are on the hards.
Charlie and Zero are on the softs as well. Realistically, them guys had to make that decision split second. If you don't pit now, you're just going to lose so much time. And in this 25% race, you're just not going to make the time up. And this is going to prove to Ballboy why 25% races will not work. Sorry, slight dig. But it is going to be the Macho Man out on top here. Keki in second, Pepijn in third. And somehow Bobby in P4, Watermelon as well, a big gainer here in P5. However, he is on that white-walled, harder compound of tyre. I'm just going to make sure no one in the Discord is trying to screw my name. I don't really fancy getting my head ripped off. As Charlie has just said, this is F1 Belgium, and I'm just... it's not that bad, I promise. If you want to know some even better news... Like, this news is absolutely barnstorming. Yeah? It's absolutely barnstorming. Walsall have not conceded yet against AFC Wimbledon in 20 minutes.
Boss, Remco, Charlie, Darkuna, and Zero as well, all coming in.
Yeah, they're going to get rid of the tyres.
Remco's trying to get ahead of Boss in the pit lane, but he hits him. But yeah, I think Watermelon continues, but I think that isn't really smart. Yeah,
I mean, Watermelon's just going to try and get a name changer as well. He's got a very smart head on him. Obviously, a former F1 Esports challenger. That's 3 times today, James. You owe me 75p. Actually, no, I owe you 75p. It's trademarked. The big shock here. So yeah, Watermelon name changer both sticked on the hards. Bunty has decided to gamble with these softs. I genuinely do not believe them softs are going to make it. But yeah, Bobby is still in the race, so we might get a safety car again.
Yeah, but I don't know how high the tire wear is with a 25% race on the softs. I don't think they will last. Yeah,
might be higher than it was. Yeah. Because we were only really making about 8 laps work on the softs. To be fair, I will tell you this. Last night we were playing a 2-stop. Quite a lot of us were.
Yeah.
Because the grip was just nowhere to be seen. If you haven't watched F2, make sure to go check it out after this race. I promise you, it's about this chaotic. But it's going to be the Macho Man now, the virtual Bert Mylander here. The Dutchman in that Ferrari. bit like if Verstappen went off to Ferrari and Ferrari were actually a competent team for once versus the Finnish Mercedes. So really you could say this is Verstappen in a Ferrari versus Bottas. But this time Bottas is fastest. I think Macho's gone very early.
Great restart
That's
for him.
very early. And he's caught Kiki napping. And,
and
Charlie's already... yeah, he's got to let him go again.
Yeah.
That's absolutely horrible.
Yeah, now look, Remco... I think he didn't overdo.
Macho's already gone 1.1 seconds to Keki already. The Ferrari man.
That's really smart, because then you have an advantage to drive away and you can't get overtaken. So.
That was genius by Macho Keki, and it is the Macho man out on top right now. Keki in second, Pepine in third. By the way, with F1 we only interview the top 3, right?
Yeah, last season James did, everybody who wanted it.
That's James's thing, we're doing top 3 because we haven't got OBS, so I can't bother to invite everyone.
Yeah.
But looking...
let's see what Bunty can do at the back of name changer. He has to gain positions quickly because his sauce will fall off the cliff in the end, or maybe just don't make it. But
That's a big slap of oversteer now. That's opened up the chance for Liam to get past Bunty. He just touched the grass out on his rear right tyre, and that's just unsettled the car slightly. And I mean, it's a trend with that Mercedes, but it's his Macho now with the fastest lap. And he's not making use of them tyres. Watermelon as well has dropped out of the DRS, so is Bobby, and so is Keki as well. 1.5 seconds is the gap, and the man who really did dominate this race has lost a lot of time. And I alluded to this earlier, anything can happen in league racing. Everything else happened. Keki looked on for a very comfortable win, and it has been taken away from him with 10, I think this is 11 laps to go now.
And 0, Charlie changed position, Charlie off the track now. But yeah, Macho again, just like in Bahrain, he used already all of his ERS, so if Keke also doesn't have a lot left, but still if he gets in DRS with Macho and he can play with ERS, and Macho has 8% now, so... Yeah.
The one to watch out for today, Bobby. He has the most ERS of anyone in the top half. As Ars just said, hi everybody, welcome into today's stream. Promise you we're not doing 25% races, we do 50% races. We've had a bit of an incident in the other lobby. As you see where Marco's pitted.
In the DRS of Macho, both.
Come on. But he's ran out. He's in.
Yeah, as you said, Bobby with a lot of ERS. If Macho, Keke and Pepine are, gonna have some moments maybe, and it's in the last few laps, Bobby has ERS, even though he has...
Name changer has gotten Watermelon. The battle of Harkabam, no! Great save by Name Changer. That's why he's an F1 Esports challenger. But I think that's going to be a rapport on the Alpine drivers. Bunty is squeezed through as well, and now Liam is all over the back of him. Neverlast versus Neverlast. It's Liam versus Name Changer.
Guys.
No team orders down there at Neverlast, but it's going to be the Red Bull just slightly ahead of about half a car ahead of the Alfa Romeos. They're going to go wheel to wheel. It turns 6. I'm just looking it up. I need my track map up. Coming through Worth onto Rint now for both of them, and Liam has got past, and that medium compound tyre looking very racy compared to the hard compound tyre, and nothing. We can't really talk about the soft compound tyre here today. But Macho has now been caught napping a little bit here by Kiki and Pepper as well. Bobby 2 seconds out of drift, but he seems to be really in no man's land at the moment. As Bunty as well, I think Bunty might go for the move after Remus. He has a lot more ERS to use than Watermelon. He has the tyres. I do genuinely think we could see a move into Schlockschkopf from the Bumpmeister, as I'm going to call him here today.
Watermelon with a better exit, so...
This name changer had a bit of a hard spin as well.
Major... he goes into Charlie, so... No, the 3 wide here. Now, 2 wide.
Oh my word.
For Darkuna and Charlie...
You won't believe, this is for P11, this isn't even for points.
And 0 now ahead of Charlie, I think.
Yeah, ahead. If you wouldn't believe us, the best battle right now is going on for P11. But as well, Bunty now needing to get a move on that soft compounder tyre. They're going to be dying, especially in the dirty air of the Alpine here. And it's just reminiscent of Japan with Ocon defending away from Hamilton just like this in the straight. Bunty needs to get this moved on the Alpine. He's not going to use the ERS, neither is Watermelon. And again, he might wait till Shokskov. Obviously, no DRS ahead on Bobby. But this is for a top 5 position. But Bunty's going to go for it.
Go for the move to turn 3 and...
Through the little kick
Yeah,
turn
he's
2.
ahead by
Yep.
far.
It's ahead into Remus. But now Watermelon is going to have the DRS here. He needs a monster
Yeah,
exit.
got a better exit.
Yep. And that soft compound tyre is still working very well. Might be quite lonely still. And now his next target is Bobby just ahead. They'll go a little bit further ahead as well.
And
I will say this.
Side to side with Liam.
Ooh. As well, Liam just about side by side with the Alpine. The Red Bull gets ahead. The Red Bull is ahead.
But it's not enough.
No,
And
the traction.
Liam up to P6.
Yep. Now, I'll just quickly mention this now. The Pine is in a very good position right now. He's the only one with a lot of ERS. The other two are killing us.
1 seconds.
As the bottle job Bunty Meister has decided to get a 3-second time penalty here today. And yeah, this is not good. Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Azar has a nice overtake. Bunty keep it going.
It's not fun.
But Keki has caught the match of Macho. Yeah, about 0 rounds. That is 0 gone. Looking on board here with the W13 here. I'm just keeping an eye on the wheel quickly on the fuel consumption. It looks like Macho has a lot more than Keki. Keki might have to start conserving. He's on plus 3 points, plus 0.7. Macho is over a lap. But these top 3 have run away with this here today.
Yeah.
And
Charlie in the gravel, I was just looking where with him and he went straight.
Classic.
And now Keke has saved up a bit of ERS, so...
As well, if there's no battling, I would advise you just to go onto Marco, just hit on Marco and just look at the pit mechanics.
Yeah. 0 in the pits.
There's your excuse to look at them. Mainly look at the Haas ones, they're funny. I mean, a lot of hard work and they're just,
Well, for now they're not doing it anymore.
Oh, what? The Haas ones?
No, they're glitching.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking funny. Looking a bit, and Macho is... He's not pulling away, that's the thing.
Every point.
Not anymore. As he's just battling it. Keki has saved a lot though, and this could be a last lap overtake here for Keki. He's just going to start playing it, just sticking with the DRS of Macho. I just want to quickly see who has more wings on, well, who has lower wings, and see what's happening here. As Macho's just hitting a 90. I'll try and do it into Remus quickly. Just looking on boards. Keki looks to have a lot more. Nah, he's got the DRS at 196.
Pine and Keke, I think, about the same wings.
They look to be about it. It's more Macho here because it depends really on now where is Keki going to be able to make the move. Is he going to have to do it into Shokskov, or is he going to have to commit it round somewhere like Vert or something like that, into one of the aero corners. Or into Roach, as we are driving through it right now. Bunty's out!
Oh, Bunty out!
Bunty is out of the race!
Safety car. But what will we do now? I think everybody will stay out.
It's a box. No, it's a box. You got enough time.
Yeah, but if it's a box, Bobby will stay out. And Pepine is in the pit.
Let's look. Macho in. Keki stays out! So does Pepine. Bobby stays out. Now, Liam's staying out. Name Changer is staying out. Has Macho... No. Name Changer's cut the fucking pit lane.
Yeah.
I've just caught that, you fucking spoon. Everyone is in apart from Liam and the top 3 at the moment. And now Keki is going to be telling Bert Mylander, hurry up, to get him around the lap here. And that is devastating for Bunty.
Lap 17, racing at lap 18. So Macho, has to be
There's no
quick.
doubt. Unless they hurry up, Then again, we're waiting on 0. But
It is not gonna go in this lap, I think, or is
Yeah.
it? I don't know.
but the highs from Abu Dhabi to the lows here in Austria, Bunty out. Doing a bit of a Max Verstappen there though. You know, getting the win in Abu Dhabi, but then just crashing out going out in the first round. And it's not a good idea. It's not good for the Mercedes guys. However, Keke is still up there, so this could be very helpful. And we're not going to admit it's Crashgate. As every team has now glitched again, and that is funny to look at.
Oh, I can't look on board with Marco, so
You can't.
no.
I can. Just watch the
I
stream
see
a bit
now.
later. He's still on lap
where
of
are the
1.
mechanics glitching?
It's funny. It's funny. This game is too messed up. But Ivo is right. The safety car will be coming in at the end of this lap. We're going to have 2 laps of racing here to decide our first race winner of FRL F1 season 17.
If Pepijn go off and Bobby defends for his life, you can get the win. For now, he has a podium, but I don't think he will hold on to it.
No, them soft tyres are going to be very, very lethal here. Keep an eye out. Name Changer could theoretically get a penalty if anyone caught him crossing over the line. Obviously out of the rules, unless I was an absolute spoon and caused it wrong. But it did look like, as Name Changer nearly ploughs into the back of Macho.
Yeah, that's really dangerous here in Austria, especially when the safety car just came out on the track and everybody brakes there.
Yeah. As Sen has put in the chat, hoy to you, Sen. Why aren't you racing? You should be racing. That is very disgraceful that you are not. Yeah. You should be putting FRL first. I'm joking.
Yeah, but Macho, I think if he wants to win it, he has to be in P3 after lap 17.
He's got to get Liam and Bobby before Shock's got really.
Oh my god, and Bobby almost went off track. Because of Pepijn one more tires. But let's see who will win it. Keke, Pepijn or Bobby.
Yeah.
Or Liam, Macho, Name Changer. Yeah.
Well, Keke is the virtual bylander, and he's going a lot quicker than Macho did. So he might plan for a little bit of a later restart than Macho. Obviously,
I think it will go.
It looks a lot quicker, but he's waiting now. The safety car is in. Senna's just put Bobby for the win. Please don't jinx it. I have to eat my hat then. He's gone.
Oh, and he goes, but I can see Bobby just hit Pepijn or Keke in their back.
It'll be Pepijn, Bobby's nowhere near Keke. But they have caught him napping. Keke not as big as of a gap as he would have wanted compared to what Macho had. But it's lap 17 here. We are now back green flag conditions coming through for Nicky Ladkov on now and to run into Remus.
Side by side, the 2 Haas drivers, Remco off the track.
Yep, Remco off the track.
Macho,
to overtake.
Macho going for the move on Liam.
Yep, Liam's going to force him to take the outside, the whole of the outside here through Remus here. Very clean, bit of contact. And now who's going to get the traction down? The soft compound tyre needs to work now, but Liam, the straight line is working for the Red Bull driver. It's Red Bull versus Ferrari here. Reminiscent to real life.
We can get a podium, and Liam and Macho, one move for
beautiful there.
He is closer to Pepijn and Pepijn is to Keke. But Macho now has to hurry up and hope something happens here.
Yeah, it's massive here for the Ferrari man against the McLaren. This is race-winning territory as we're going to enter Rint and then Red Bull Mobile corner for the penultimate time here. Keke still leads, Pepijn in second, Bobby in third. I don't know how Bobby has frauded this, but it says a lot of...
but Macho now really close to Bobby. I don't think it's much to send it into turn 1.
Yeah, Bobby has a lot less CRS. He's going to send it. No, Bobby is going to hold it.
He forces Bobby a different line, and I would think Macho will get a better exit.
No, Bobby got to use the normal line. Macho just backed off. As now, obviously, we're not going to have DRS here. Bobby has used all his battery. Oh, that's very, very close between the McLaren. And it's working. He's off. He's off. Please be safe for rejoin. I will give him one thing for a debut race.
With Liam, Watermelon really close to Liam. He can go around the outside. Oh, so it's down the inside.
That's many moves there from Liam, to be honest with you, and that's contact there. That's not very clean from Liam. I will say one thing: Bobby has had an immense debut race here in FRL F1. Fair play to him. But now this is going to be battle for P2. Liam and Matt. This is the battle to watch out for P5 here. There's more contact. I'm sorry, that's a racing incident. That's not an either of them. But rounding out the last corner, the man who deserved to win this one is going to be the Mercedes. Never last racing, very own Keki. Keki wins in Austria. Pepine in second, Macho
Bobby P4, great
6-10.
debut. Liam P5, Tuna P6, name change P7, Charlie, name change. Charlie
Charlie
P8
P.
in the end, Remco P9, Zero P10, Waterman P11, and Boss in last.
And then Bunty, the only non-classified driver, and of course the incident with Marco as well. Driver of the day awarded by in-game fans was Charlie. I honestly can't agree with that. I don't think we can. I think realistically there's only one man for it, and personally, Keki deserves that win. And I think he's my driver of the day.
Yeah.
As he's doing the gritty on the podium. It is Mercedes out on top though. Very coincidental, but it's the Mercedes that crashed out.
But
And
yeah, in the end, by the way, the restart wasn't really necessary because the two people who were the restart for just finished outside of the points and lost.
yeah. Yep, but this motor racing, you never know what's going to happen until the final, to the checker flag. You never know what's going to happen, but it is Keki out on top. The newest FRL F1 race winner here in Austria. Keki out on top, Pepine in second, Macho in third on that two-stopper. Bobby in fourth, Liam fifth, Darcy in sixth, name changer seventh, Charlie in eighth, Remco in ninth, Zara in tenth, Watermelon in 11th, Batsmari in 12th, Bunty and Marco not classified. What a race.
Yeah.
Should we get them boys in?
Yeah, okay, I will add them.
We'll just get Keki, Pepine and Macho. I'll just make sure they're cool with it.
Yeah.
Just going to wait for all three of them. Keki has just said absolutely not. Oi.
Oh, wait.
Um, we might as well start off with the man who was in P2 just by the skin of his teeth, beating out the Macho Man. Pepine, second here in Austria. Let's just start on with qualifying. How did you find it and the conditions out there? I think you've just answered all my questions. Ivo, do you have any questions?
Yeah, next week, of course, is I think Azerbaijan. Are you confident into that race? And oh, never mind then. Or
We'll do Belgium then. 2 weeks time.
yeah, Belgium. Then are there your home track? Or uh, yeah, congrats on your P2 then. And, yeah, no problem.
And next up will be in P3, the Macho Man, NSX Macho. Ivo, do you want to take it away to start?
No, I'll interview Bobby.
No, we go in order here, Ivo.
Yeah,
You can have Bobby. I'll have Macho Man. So, Macho, are you here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, P3. First of all, we'll talk about qualifying. What was it, P4 in the end? How did you find the conditions out there? Was it a lot more difficult to balance with the dry setup, or were you just doing your normal things and just
It was P5.
being fast?
No, it was P5.
Oh, P5. P3.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that bottle job guy in front of you.
Yeah, and I had some fucking terrifying setup on, as you could see. It was
Yeah.
fucking terrifying. Can't lie, I was driving out there with absolutely no grip, driving on my fucking mobile hotspot, which was also very nice, you know. Everyone was lagging on the fucking place. Got fucking P5, 7/10 of pole, absolutely lovely. And then into the race. P5, what the hell do you expect me to do? I have to overtake some idiots in front. Well, didn't really work out. Was then in P2 behind Keke. Keke deserved the win. Can't really say anything about it. Fucking terrifying bottle. And just in general a fucking shit show by FRL. I can't even say anything good about this race.
Yeah, we will be discussing it internally about what happened. Honestly, I did voice my own opinions on the scenario. But looking, actually, unless Ivo wants to do the question on next week, Ivo, do you want to?
yeah, okay.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, of course. Next week is Azerbaijan. Are you confident going into that race? And yeah, do you think you can win it? Maybe.
Well, I'm confident going into every race. Uh, Looking at the grid, looking at the pace, looking at what everyone expects us to do, as in changer of names, Kakenbi. I mean, I think we should be in contention for the win every race in this season. But yeah, when you start off like this, you know, an hour before I wanted to come online, my internet just decides to. Well, I don't know what even happened, but yeah, I was calling with some idiot who was an engineer, and he was like, "Yeah, no, I think I can't fix it." And thanks, okay. So I came on 10 minutes before the race, did like 3 laps, and then this happens. I can't believe it. I'm not even looking forward to next week, but I guess I have a chance of winning, of course.
Yeah, yeah. See you next week and congrats on your P3.
Yeah, oh, thank you.
And next up will be P4, as Keki is not having an interview after that. The Bobmeister, Bobby, are you there? And Ivo, would you like to take it away?
Yeah. Hello, Bobby. Yeah. First, talk us through your quali. That's you qualified. Um, yeah, P10 I think it was. So yeah, talk us through your lap, and you think you could have improved, or was the maximum? Uh, yeah, and then I'm not gonna talk about the first 50% race, but yeah, 25% race. I think you were, I know, after the start, seventh. Yeah, and then yeah, then after the safety car, I think you were, was it P4 or something? Yeah, and then after that, where yeah, just kept on P4, but yeah, then it was the last safety car, and then in the last lap of penultimate, we got overtaken by Macho, but yeah. Yeah, I understand, and yeah, I think for the rest, I don't have any more questions. So, should we have any more questions?
Yeah, just looking ahead onto Baku. Um, Obviously known for its carnage. How are you looking forward to that one? Yeah, I'll give you some advice for this. Don't get Lewis into turn 2. Bane. Yeah, but yeah, well, phenomenal drive, and I'm saying that from F2 from F2 last season to F2 last season. Well done. Yeah, you're talking to the one who's done it first, Mr. Ivo guy.
Yeah, I got as well every single
Anyway,
podium. So.
but well, enjoy your evening, and we'll see you next week in Azerbaijan. And that is going to do it here um, in F1 Austria. Next week is Baku, 7 p.m. British Standard Time. If you guys don't want to miss out on any of our streams, don't forget to subscribe and like. Always means well. And I don't know why I'm doing my own outro. F2 as well will be on Monday. Make sure to go check out the Austria race from yesterday. Yeah, we will see you next week for Azerbaijan. See ya.